The following Let's Play has been rated not safe for young children. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found... Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we finally ended a nightmare. Today, we are going to start another nightmare. If you recall a few episodes back, we reached the desert of Gobin, and we came to Gobin only to be told that we're not supposed to actually go to Gobin, and that opened up Angelica. Not sure what the point of that was, but now that we've beaten Angelica, we actually are supposed to go to Gobin, and the reason that this place is a nightmare is because... this. There's nothing here. What the heck? Please tell me you're going to give me directions if I know. You are not giving me directions. By the way, several people have asked me if I was done with the game and or if I have beaten it yet. Well, let's see. I've explored this much, and I still have to explore down here, down there, and probably this is a place... oh, there's definitely a place here, and oh, there's an island right here. No, I am not done with this game. I actually need to hurry up and continue on with this game because we need to make up for lost time. So which way am I supposed to go here? I'm going to assume that since up is an invisible wall, we're supposed to go down. Of course there's random encounters here, and we have our first recolor, the TD Spider. What in the world is that supposed to mean? Also, Dervish. I like that name. Dervish. Alright, Marshmallow, you go ahead and deal with that thing, and Rob T. Blob the Third, do this. And Annabelle, you just do your thing. Oh great, we're dealing with poison again. Do I have poison healing items? I wonder how much damage these guys are going to be taking. Oh, this is going to get annoying, I can tell. I'd ask if there's anything that can make me, immune to poison, but that's not really a thing that can happen with RG Maker 1, unless you have an item that makes you immune to all status effects at the same time. I imagine these guys are going to have a lot of health. That seems to be the thing with this game. Enemies have lots of health, including that last boss fight. I should have checked how much HP the sewer dragon had before going into that fight, because it seems like those angels had at least somewhere around the amount the sewer dragon did. If you're going to have a boss fight with two enemies, they need to have not as much HP as a single boss would. Alright, that ends that fight. What? You just gave me, for a random encounter, you just gave me the same amount of experience that I got from that boss fight. What do I have for healing items? Oh yeah, the egg yolk. It was the very first item on the list. Also, fun fact, this is a sample map. It is also probably the most pointless sample map in RG Maker because you can actually create a map just like this. This map has no scenery. It is just an empty desert surrounded by invisible borders. Granted, you can't make invisible borders very easily, not without placing a single event on every tile around the border, and in that case you would have to be careful not to make it too big because this conversation is getting more complicated than it needs to be. Basically, it's not worth making an invisible border of your own. Do we have anything that can, like, attack more than one enemy here? Come on, give me something groupy. No. Oh, that reminds me. Let's try this auto thing. We're gonna find out which enemy here happens to be the weakest. So, are these spiders any bit different than the first spiders we fought? Because so far they don't seem to be. I was really hoping you would use some sort of attack. Hold on, let's go to plan. Lantis brought this up to me that you can actually change what sort of things that characters do whenever you're in auto mode. Let's see, use art, use attack, aid by attack. Let's try that. And as for you, Rob T. Blob the Third, don't use an attack. Alright, let's try this again. Your health is getting low anyway. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. No, apparently that wasn't going to cancel her using the thing. What do we want then? No, I don't think there's anything I can do with this. Why did I choose auto again? Whatever, I've got 2 enemies turned to stone. This battle's not going to last much longer. Why are you attacking that thing? That thing's turned to stone. Whatever. What is this guy anyway? Amenhotep. Even though he's turned to stone, I'm just going to go ahead and attack him just for the sake of finding out how much HP he has. Also, this is turning out to be an interesting episode, isn't it? So far, I am in an empty desert, and all I've accomplished so far is finishing one random encounter, and here's another random encounter. This is just how you make a Let's Play, isn't it? Oh, there's something different about the spider. It uses quick attack, or that kind of attack. And there we go. And now that battle gave me even more experience than that lost boss. By the way, on that note, let's see how much experience we need to gain a level. We need 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 experience to reach another level. Of course, that's probably because of the game's bad balancing and stuff like that. Oh, goodness me. Oh, here's a different map. This kind of map you can't make with a customized map. What are you? Oh, what is this? I don't know. Unless this actually put me into a fight. Let's skip this fight. Hey, I have wonderful news. Those mummies no petrify. And it lasts outside a battle. Okay, so what is this? Someone dropped a charm. Mine now. Got sweaty charm. Ew. Okay, what does the sweaty charm do? It's obviously his because he claimed it as his, but what does it do? Increases his guard plus 10, so it's an extra 5 points of defense. That's not bad. And what are you, good sir? This is a bad sign. I wonder who this was. I hope we fare better. Check it out. There's a piece of paper in its hand. Looks like there's writing on it. What doth it say? It says I forgot that Rob T. Blob III was supposed to be noble talking. Hasn't done that in a while now that I think about it. To the wary traveler, this place is an endless death trap. I've passed this pit 100 times. If only I could figure out the riddle. Oh, this place is worse than I thought. Perhaps you will fare better. The riddle is: the sun rises and then sets, the rain falls, and that your path beckons. I have given up. My strength has left me. To the one who finds me, I ask you to bury my bones and carve the riddle on the stone that covers me. Maybe no one else will suffer my fate. Farewell, Lucas Wilson. Who is Lucas Wilson? Poor guy. Sob, we should grant his final wish. Yes, 'tis the honorable thing to do. It's not much, but maybe now he can rest. Now if we can only figure out that riddle. Oh, this is not going to be fun, is it? Sun rises, sun sets, rain falls. Well, the sun rises which way? I don't know. We can't go in these pits, though. I'm gonna... Oh, that's the edge of the map. Drat. Where are we now? Let's go this way again. How far up into this map did you put us? I bet you these guys are weak against water. No, great. They have 50 attacks. Alright, let's see what this causes. 67. So, yep, they're weak against water. Not that that's a whole lot more damage. Agility increase. Does nothing for them. It's not gonna matter. Agility is really not that big of a deal in this game. In RPG Maker 1. It just dictates turn order, and that's it. I mean, I suppose there is sometimes an advantage towards going first, but nah, I can't think of much of one. Alright, now let's go back down here. I want to explore down here. No, seriously, how far up did you put us? Did you put us like right at the exit or something? Oh no. You know what? Screw this. Oh, we got ants. We got first attack. Screw those ants. We'll find out what the ants are like later. Is this an exit? Okay, good. Excuse me a sec, I'm gonna go rest at an inn and we're gonna find out... oh, and also I need, whatever those things that cure petrify are. And I'll meet you back at the quicksand. Alright, we've made it back here. And now I'm just going to take a quick look around, dealing with these battles. So let me get this straight. We got enemies that cause stone, and we got enemies that cause poison. I'm not sure which one is worse. Although being turned to stone is pretty much a guaranteed instant game over if all three of the party members are turned to stone. But poison is annoying. Poison is also more likely to work. Someone commented that Confused was kind of useless since once the enemy is hit, they're automatically not long confused anymore. It's still a free turn though. I like using Confused when if the odds of using Confused are decent enough, sure, I'm gonna use it. And they're both confused, which means, yeah, they might actually still attack me, but if they hit themselves, that's a free turn for me. Let's see. Oh, there you go. And that is why I use Confuse. Now I don't have to waste a turn on that spider. You know, charge attack is supposed to be actually kind of really painful. But here it is not, and it's actually kind of nice when they do use charge attack. But basically what charge attack does is the enemy causes like twice as much damage. See, Confuse is very useful. But charge attack causes like 1.5 or twice as much damage, and then whoever gets attacked counterattacks. And it's really nice in this case because the attacks aren't really weak enough to really do anything. You know, I'm wondering now, what happens if somebody gets turned to stone and the battle ends? Do they still gain experience? I'm going to have to check that. What was I saying? Alright, I think if I go further down, it's going to be... Okay, now we get to find out what the ants are like. Nah, I'll leave the ants alone. Let's just kill these guys because they're really sucky and stuff. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and get the ants for the sake of being able to edit out this battle sooner. But I will use dust on one of these guys. Once again, we're dealing with enemies that are kind of weak, but still take forever to kill. Probably because I had to take the time to grind, and Sailor Mars Obsessed Fan didn't account for that. And yet these guys are still kind of deadly. Let's try that again. They know a fire spell. Their magic is really the only threat that I'm dealing with here. There we go. That one's down. Now, is this Go Banana going to do anything else of interest? If not, I'm just going to skip the rest of this battle. Well, I guess it's definitely not going to be doing anything now. Alright, moving on. More quicksand pits over here. Oh wait, this is where we were. And these guys. And battling is becoming boring, so I set the stuff to auto. Oh, and Brad, basically I did this. I set the battle speed to off and did this for the planning, so they only use normal attacks, because I really don't feel like doing anything else with this. I'm just gonna set it to auto and just let these guys do their job, because I don't really feel like dealing with this. Maybe it's just because I haven't gotten enough sleep, but I'm feeling like my commentary is really weak tonight. Sometimes it's just not a good idea to let's play an RPG. But anyway, from what I gather, talking about the sun, I'm assuming that I'm supposed to go to the right first, and then to the left, because rising sun, setting sun, and then rain falls, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that I'm heading downward. Maybe I should have had these guys focus on that big fire guy on the right, because he has that one really powerful attack. Oh, there they go. No, wait. What was up with that? Whatever. But the big guy knows a really powerful fire spell. Okay, what are you guys doing? Why the heck are you switching between targets? You're supposed to go after whoever's the weakest. Time to heal. But anyway, if we go down here where the rain falls, because rain falls down, we should be able to get somewhere important. No? Sun rises and then set, the rain falls, and that your path beckons. Okay, I seriously don't feel like dealing with these right now. But apparently we can't flee because this is an RPG, and since when can you flee in RPGs? Except in Final Fantasy. Seems like Final Fantasy is the only game series that gets it right when it comes to running. Oh, and also, Paper Mario has a pretty nice system of running. But when it comes to your average RPG, no. No. And just found out that these ants are strong against Electro, and if they're strong against Electro, that means, according to the Rock Paper Scissors format that Elemental Spells in RPG Maker 1 has, these guys must be weak to something else, and that thing that they're weak against is water. Good to know. But now I'm suddenly wishing that it didn't really cost that much MP. What the? I can't move to the right here. Right. What the heck? I just re-entered the desert and none of this border on the right lets me go anywhere. Nope, none of the right border lets you go anywhere at all. Except here. You can go to the right border here. Oh my goodness, where's a repel spell or something? What the? Did I miss something? Where am I now? This is different. Okay, when I entered the whirlpool section, I went straight to the right, and then I went straight to the left, and now I'm in a different sand pool section. No! Do I go here? Nice to know it's letting me run against those guys. Alright, let's just go straight down. I can't run from this one. At least I don't have to wait for it to tell me the message that I failed to run. We can just keep on going until eventually it lets me run. Because, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with these battles anymore. Although if this keeps up, I might have to. So how many times have I failed so far? Okay, you have to let me run eventually. Do I have to choose flee harder? I refuse to fight this fight. You can't make me. I'd rather die. Finally. Would have been faster just to let the fight. Alright, so let's just go straight down and hope that... Oh, thank goodness. That was annoying. What is this place? Way Station. I just thought of a possible episode title. Pant, pant. Man, that was brutal. You are not kidding. Also, that's a custom sprite over there. Is it a custom sprite, or is it a sprite that's found within Anime Maker? Yeah, I would have melted if I wasn't already partially liquid. Technically, people are 90% water or something like that. I don't know. Who are you? Welcome to my desert way station. I built it myself. It has great desert ruin appeal, don't you think? Anyway, you want to buy some water? I got plenty. Yes. Yes, yeah. Wow. Really? Wow. Okay, wow. I only have one of these. Let's buy 11. Now we have 12 of these. Thanks. Come again. What's this? It reads, Welcome to Hal's Desert Way Station. And it's going to continue reading that. So what's next? Docks. Well, this is where we were wanting to go. First, I'm going to go heal at the inn. So, if the way to get through the desert was to travel to the right of the sand pits and then to the left and then go down, what did I do wrong? Especially if in the first room of that desert you can't even go right. Is there like another map that I was on that I was able to go right? Or did I actually make it to the correct map and then suddenly I didn't know that I was going the right direction, so I went the wrong way? I don't know, whatever. We're here. This is where we were supposed to go. Hey, I'm gonna look around. Marshmallow, I got a problem. What's wrong? Well, it's Annabelle. I've fallen for her. Really? Wow, that explains why you're so nervous around her. She would never go for me though. A beautiful woman like her with a blob. Never happened. Sigh. If only I was human. Coincidentally enough, I'm still playing Dragon Warrior 4. It's a pretty long game, and as it turns out, yes, Slimy did eventually become human. Well, you never know. Give it time. Maybe she feels the same way. Thinking. Interesting. Rob seems to have lost his accent. I was right! I mean, I didn't think he was faking his accent. I just figured that maybe Sailor Mars Obsessed fan just forgot to give it to Rob in certain dialogue, but then it turns out that that was on purpose. Interesting. Hey, wait a sec. If What's-Her-Face is out there, that means she's not in our party. Huh. random thought stuff. Oh, good, this isn't much of a place, is it? So this is a dock, and there's a random boat wandering around out there. You couldn't place anything under this building to make it look like it's standing on anything? Well, I suppose it's entirely possible it's standing on nothing but water. Hey, I just love the water. Annabelle, what? Heart. Never mind. How long is this gonna go on? And that's also a custom sprite. No, wait, it's a maid. It's a recolored maid. That's a color scheme that I don't see many people use. Hello, please stay our inn. We offer a beautiful sea view. It makes me wonder if the other guy was also just a different palette swap that I just don't see. Can I see this bucket? Can I see this bucket? Cold water. I remember hearing about this guy that would change into a girl if he touched cold water. I can't remember his name though. That is a show that I've wanted to watch for a while now. Based on a manga. Which would be better? Reading the manga or manga, whatever. Manga or watching the anime. Welcome to my inn. No. Wait, there's nothing here. I guess I just needed to come in here. Wait, why does she come in here? If it's just to look at water, there's plenty of it out there. What was even the... Oh, I guess because we needed to have that dialogue between Marshmallow and Rob T. Blob III. And suddenly, pirate. This ship is the Anubis. It belongs to King Hunzi of Dogma to the east of the Isle of Goben. You'll have to get his permission to use it. Directly east of House is a place where you can get a raft to the Isle of Dogma. This is the second time we've been told to... The second time we've gone to a place only to be told that we're not actually supposed to go there. Rafts. Next time we're going to rafts. Wait, why in the world am I talking about a map like this taking too many events? You have to line this map with exit events anyway. In fact, why would you create a map like this in the first place? Create something interesting.